I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So KOC goes on the Rich Eisen show. I will be breaking down the whole video, so stay tuned. But KOC goes on the Rich Eisen show to speak about, really to get in depth detail about JJ McCarthy, even Sam Howell, even though even how it could be a potential quarterback competition. See, everyone is assuming that JJ McCarthy, oh, boom, he is the starting quarterback. You know, he may be the number one, but it still can be a competition. Let's not act like Sam Howell is some washed up joke for quarterback and he can only strictly be a backup. You're talking about a player who started a whole season, played for organization, being the most sacked quarterback in the NFL for one season and still put up what 21 touchdowns on the board, dog. Threw a lot of picks as well, but check out the pressure, peep the pressure. We know Sam Howell is mobile, more experienced than McCarthy. Now, I'm not saying that he will beat McCarthy out, but let's not act like that KOC is just going to automatically give the starting position to McCarthy like he won't have to earn it. What? What would be the purpose? What would be the case, huh? What would be the hypocrisy in the Minnesota Vikings building that will go against everything Kevin O'Connell preaches, correct? Oh, competition, iron sharpen iron, man sharpen man. The best man will be on the field. We want the best players out there. Both sides of the ball. You hear me? You dig me? You get my drift? So Kevin O'Connell would be considered a liar if it wasn't a fair competition. Now, of course, coming in is JJ's spot to lose. Only he can lose it for himself. You know, he has to beat Sam Howell out. He has to put pressure on Sam Howell, just like Sam Howell is putting pressure on him. And at the end of the day, if we're talking about who has the most pressure, probably really, you know, if we're talking about, oh, who's it? I mean, as far as organization, the Vikings, of course, as far as pressure for JJ McCarthy, correct? Pressure on them that he can be the starter, pressure on them and KOC that he can be an NFL quarterback. He can develop. We've been waiting a year. He's been hurt. Can he stay healthy? So, yes, a lot of pressure. But McCarthy, what? He said he loves pressure. The more pressure, the better, dog. But as far as quarterbacks, whose career's on the line, you know, who really has a career or chance, right? Sam Howell has a lot of pressure on him as well. Can he even be a backup, huh? Or can he beat out? Was it a fluke in Washington, huh? Should he have gotten more of an opportunity in Seattle, huh? And can he beat out this first-year rookie quarterback as far as physically, number of rep counts and snaps, et cetera, et cetera? You dig me, you get my drift. So it's a lot of pressure and, you know, something on Sam Darnold's back. I mean, Sam Howell's back. Yeah, no denying the fact. But of course, it's JJ McCarthy's job, but to a certain extent. Yeah, he will have to earn it. He will still have to earn it. He can't come out there and look bad and boom, he's still the starter. No, dog, kill that noise cap. And I'm not expecting that at all. You hear me? I expect JJ McCarthy to come ball. Everything I've seen from him since his recent interview, his body, his frame is back up. He looks bigger, looks healthier, more in shape, right? His demeanor, his mindset, mind frame. Once he gets around O'Connell, starts really zoning in, honing in on the playbook, perfecting his craft even more and more. You know, the mental is there. Now the physical, will it all come together and coincide? That's the 411. That's the scoop. That's what we're all waiting for, huh? Everyone has their assumptions. You know, everyone has their assumption, their beliefs, but at the end of the day, it's on JJ McCarthy. But how does KOC really feel about his quarterback? You know, we see these interviews, these podcasts, bring coaches on, ask good questions, but also ask bad questions. But some questions you just can't evade. Oh, yeah, I said it. Some questions, coaches, players, whoever, cannot evade. Especially considering the timing, the draft, boom, trade for Sam Howell, boom, JJ McCarthy finally getting his opportunity, getting his fair chance, boom. So it aligned perfect for the question to be asked. And that's part of KOC being a head coach in the NFL, you know, part of his job. Sometimes, yeah, you got to be politically correct. That's an area of where we have loved KOC as well for always protecting his players, standing tall for his players, whether they're right or wrong, it was their fault or not. KOC always comes to bat for his players, homie. For the Kirk Cousins, right? The Sam Darnolds, the line. We saw it finally come to a head when he snapped on the interior lineman, though. Made it pretty clear. Yeah, pretty clear. I'm glad he did it as well. I'm glad he did it as well. It is okay for a coach to call out bad pussyfoot players, piss poor players, performing horribly. That is fine and dandy for a coach to do that. Expose their ass, Heavy, bro. Period, huh? That's what it is. But KOC, how does he feel about JJ McCarthy? Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Fire them comments up. Feedback is much appreciated, huh? Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell. You hear me? Believe that, man. Support the channel. Support the grind. Takes less than 1 second. Why not? Feel that, love that, respect that, huh? Respect that around yonder, baby. Give me 1 second. But KOC, man. Now, is it really, like I say, the competition is for real? It's really a competition. You can't just assume, like some people last year assumed the job was Sam Darnold's. If McCarthy wouldn't have got hurt, it's a high opportunity that he would have been a starter, if not week 1 at some point during the season, correct? Yeah. Woulda, coulda, shouldas, though, ifs. We don't live in a world of ifs, correct? But let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. Here we go. Give me 1 second, baby. Let's get it. KOC on his little press run, I would assume. Press run, right?
Your quarterback, since obviously that's a focus of so many in this league, and me in particular, because I love JJ McCarthy. You know that. I say it to you every single time I see you, whether it's through a Zoom screen or in person.
Everybody loves him now. Everybody loves him now. The hype is on. The bandwagon train is on. Of course, everybody loves him. Everybody loves the Vikings, etc., etc. Now, realizing he may be more real than others, but at the end of the day, guess what? If JJ McCarthy were to fold, to play horrifically, if KOC protege fails, and the Vikings have a piss poor season, Rich Eisen will be right there saying, "Oh, I told you so. I just didn't believe too much. I knew it would come a point at a time where McCarthy would just fall, just fail. The rookie, one of the rookie failures of the season. It happens. It happens. Regroup, bounce back next year. Shit talk like that. Piss poor talk like that, dog. We already know how the Colin Cowherds, etc., nut ride the Vikings, hop the Vikings nuts quickly and swiftly. You hear me? But they can't wait. They stay prepared to bash them, dismantle them, disrespect their season, disrespect their players and coaches and staff. So yeah, bro. Rich Eisen, is he a little different? Maybe, baby. But at the end of the day, he's in the same boat, the same bracket as all those other so-called experts, analysts. He may show a little more love and respect to certain coaches, certain players, but he knows what's up. If the Vikings mess up, he'll be one of the first ones to speak on it, which is cool. It's his job. Boom. But let's not play the game like he loves KOC so much, like he respects Kevin O'Connell so much. He just has to have him on. Correct? I say kill that noise, homie. I say we see through that bullshit there around yonder. Oh, I said a cuss word. I was vulgar. Oh, here we go, huh? YouTube friendly, right? YouTube entertainment friendly, right? That's for a later video on a different channel. Let's get it.
What's he looking like? Your 2 cents, Kevin, right now on the grass.
Yeah, he's having a great start to his off-season program. I just, the journey he's been on from the moment that really before the injury, this guy comes in here, incredibly, incredible amount of energy and excitement for him coming here last year. And he was getting better every single day. The growth from day one of rookie minicamp, this time last year, coming up this weekend, last year, all the way through, his first performance in the preseason game, his growth in practice.
And guess what, dog? This injury, the injury that occurred, I guarantee it has made JJ McCarthy stronger, more resilient, more beneficial, more in attack mode, taking things for granted less. But I guarantee, oh man, JJ McCarthy is locked in. Everything I have heard, observed from him on the presser, the interviews, the sit downs, he is fully ready, fully prepared to be the starter for this team. I don't think him just saying that, he was sugarcoating, talking out the side of his neck, pussyfooting, right? Hyping it up heavy, huh, homie? The confidence, the belief is there. The self-dignity, self-worth is there, huh? The mental fortitude, mental attitude is there, correct? So I'm not sitting here and saying, oh, it's a hype, it's a hype. Oh, yeah, you got to prove it. Oh, yeah, you got to stay healthy. But at the end of the day, McCarthy really believes, really knows, really yearns for greatness. He wants to be great at the highest capacity, highest level, baby, huh? You hear me? You dig me? You get my drift? Heavy, bro. We have a quarterback. We have a quarterback here round yonder. You hear me, dog? You fucking feel it, right? Live it, hear it. We here for it, baby. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Majority would be shocked if McCarthy didn't perform at a high level of a high performer. Huh? Period, man. Starting early. Not late in the season, but early in the season, huh? Yeah, period. And we'll see a domino effect later in the season, playoff times, et cetera, et cetera. But we know, man. We know KLC believes in him, homie. We know it, period. This will be a beautiful, dynamic duo. I really stand on that 10 toes down. You hear me? You dig me? You get my drift? Once again, fire them comments up. Do you believe it? Do you have faith in these guys, huh? Do you put your trust in these guys, your quarterback and your head coach? Let me know, dog.
Just playing against a really good defense every day. There was a lot to be excited about. As Sam was having a great camp, so was JJ, and that was a really good thing for the Minnesota Vikings at the time. He has the injury. Rich, as you know, nobody was more crushed about that than me, probably second to JJ. And he really had to deal with what that was like to have the game taken away. I've got to focus solely on my rehab. I want to be out there with my guys. There's nothing I love more. And he had to really laser his focus and center on, getting healthy. And he did that. He's able to attack the offseason once the season kind of ended and really be in this building every day. He's bigger. He's stronger. I can see it in his arm. I can see it in his movements. I can see just the ownership of playing quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. He gained a lot from last year, albeit not how we all drew it up. But he's already showing early on here. Today was our third day of phase 2 on the grass. But I think all his teammates feel it. I know the coaches do, myself included. And now can we just build and progress towards when we get our first competitive opportunity come training camp.
And that's the word, competitive opportunity. Sam Howell acquired you and the Seahawks essentially swapped Sam's. They signed yours, you acquired theirs. Is Sam Howell in competition with JJ McCarthy for this game?
Big question, bro. Just spoke on it correct. Like, don't sleep on Sam Howell, baby. This will truly be a competition. Like I said earlier, previously, it is JJ McCarthy's position to lose, but Sam Howell can definitely take it. He can definitely take it, homeboy. Period. Don't don't sleep on that, dog. Don't sleep on Howell, bro. Especially if JJ McCarthy come in there unprepared, not ready. I believe McCarthy is the one, but hey. We have seen people fool the Vikings organization before, huh? The Vikings be bamboozled before, huh? You hear me? By Kirk Cousins, the most recent guy. Sam Darnold, nah. Sam Darnold performed well, outperformed, overperformed for real. Met all expectations and then some, but the last 2 weeks of the season showed who he is, showed his demeanor, showed his energy, dog, showed his lack of leadership, lack of composure, huh? Lack of composure in big games, fourth quarter. Was it all Sam Darnold? Hell to the no. But did he help or did he make things worse? Yeah, we know the scoop, the 411. He made things worse. Point blank, period, bottom line, huh? That's what it is. But Sam Howell is a respected veteran in the NFL. Played a whole season once again with the Commanders with a piss poor trenching O-line and still was successful, some may say. Had an okay season, bruh. Period, bruh. Heavy. With lack of personnel. So Sam Darnold is going to come into battle. You think Sam Darnold is not excited about the competition, about the level of competition, about the opportunity he has to be coached by and developed by even more by Kevin O'Connell? He sees what he did with Kirk Cousins, with Sam Darnold, dog, with Joshua Dobbs. We can't forget that, huh? The little time he had with them. Joshua Dobbs, right? Jaron Hall, all these guys. Nick Mullins, trash ass. You hear me, dog? Come on, man. Point blank, period, homie. So Sam Howell is going to be hyped up, turned up. He like, all right, bet, dog. Boom. I'm coming in here to compete. Why can't I be the starter? Why can't I beat him out? So what? He has the job. He feel like he can take the job. I guarantee that. Huh? Sam Howell's not no lay it down and give up type quarterback. This guy was once a starter early in his career. You think he doesn't want to start again? be the first string quarterback again? Come on, dog. He's biting at the bit. Same way McCarthy is. Period, homie. And like I said in videos way back, check the track record. I'm glad the Vikings aren't just saying, hey, you're our guy, McCarthy. You won't have to fight for it. I'm glad they ain't doing that. You know, that benefits McCarthy. Keeps a chip on his shoulder, huh? Keeps his antennas up, antennas tweaking and performing, listening, huh? And I guarantee he will and has continued to put the work in. Bottom line.
Kevin?
Well, here's what I would say, Rich, is, right now the rules prohibit even Minnesota Vikings defensive players from lining up across from Minnesota Vikings offensive players.
Right.
So we would be imagining one heck of an opponent if we said it was us coaches standing out there as a defense or some of the other offensive players forming a defense. That's not what this time of year is about. This is the learning, the teaching phase. So much growth and development can happen during this time when there's really no negative outcomes. There's no plays that don't go your way and have a real impact on the team. They're all just learning moments right now, but there's going to come a time where that changes, and it's going to come very rapidly and quickly here, Rich. JJ is going to be in a great position to assume and ascend in our organization. But right now, we really don't have any feelings on competition as much as we've got an obligation as coaches to put our players in position to attack that competition phase. Sam will be a part of it, but we've got to get Sam ready to play. We've got to get Brett Rippon ready to play. Brought in a really intriguing, undrafted guy from the University of Minnesota, and Max Brosmer, who will arrive this weekend. So excited about our quarterback room. And now it's our job to go coach them and hopefully have them playing the best possible ball that they can play.
So then,
so basically he's saying without saying it, like I say, we know Kevin O'Connell, he tries to be politically correct at times, protect the players' confidence, whatever it may be, but what have you, he basically said, hey, guess what? Nothing is given. Everything will be earned, Not only is McCarthy's spot not safe, no one's spot is safe. Not even Sam Howell's spot, not even Brett Rippion's spot. You hear me, dog? I don't know what people expect KOC to say with these questions. What he's gonna come out and say, oh, McCarthy, yeah, he's a starter. No one can win the job. Yeah. It's a competition, but McCarthy has the advantage by a long shot. The ball's in his court. All this crap, man. Everybody has to understand this is the highest level of competition. People just want him to say, oh, is McCarthy your guy? Is McCarthy your guy? Are you leaning with him? Is it no chance for anyone else? Come on, bro. Stop the cap. Period. So Kevin O'Connell answered it well, and I'm sure he's getting very frustrated with all these quarterback questions, especially what he just broke down as far as they can't even really interact with the quarterbacks right now or the players or personnel. As far as on the field, playbook, et cetera, they can't even do that. They can't even be in communication about playbooks. So what type of questions are these being asked? Come on, man. It's damn near foolish now at this point. Damn near foolish. It should be outlawed. Heavy, huh? but KOC answered it the correct way, homie. Everybody has a shot, opportunity, period. We got guys we got to prepare and get ready to play. At the end of the day, we're going to see who balls, who performs when the time will tell.
Let me take this swing at what you said a couple of minutes ago about how JJ McCarthy is owning being a quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings, if not the quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings. I don't know if that's exactly what you said, but I kind of picked up the spirit of it. How's that looking? How's it manifesting itself? You're standing there.
Let's just, I know everybody is wildly concerned about these reps on air. Let me put you at peace, Rich.
Sure.
When he is taking snaps, he's taking plenty of snaps from Ryan Kelly, who happens to be a 10-year starting offensive center.
That's the ones. That's the reps. That's the reps. Now this is going to be KOC assuring McCarthy that, hey, this is your fair chance. This is your opportunity. I'm not going to come out and say it point blank, period, right? I mean, he's not going to say it so blatantly, but he's saying right here, dog, at the end of the day, McCarthy's our guy. I've been saying, if you've been listening, at the end of the day, McCarthy is our guy around yonder there. And he's taking reps, snaps with the number one center, Ryan Kelly. So right there tells you, boom, McCarthy is a starter, but people want him to come out and say, you know how the media does. They must attack, press. But KOC, Kevin O'Connell, has handled it very well, in my opinion, But basically saying, hey, bro, McCarthy is our guy. I drafted him for a reason. I want him for a reason, period. We let go of Sam Darnold for a reason. We didn't pay that dude for a reason, dog. Now shut up and watch the journey be completed and the mission be accomplished. How you hear me, dog? And when he's done with it, he can tell them, get off my nuts. You wasn't rocking and rolling with me before. Don't rock and roll with me now. Fuck out of here. Oh, vulgar language. Get up out of here, man. It's football, huh? Heavy, huh? Yeah. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes win, lose, or draw forever. Believe that. We run the North. Believe that, baby.
In this league. So that is, take that for what it's worth. I don't think Vikings fans or any wildly successful, nationally renowned broadcasters like yourself should be worried about the amount of reps JJ is going to get with the ones. We're going to have him ready to go. And by owning playing quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings, that's footwork, that's rhythm, that's timing, that's running the huddle, that's running the show, that's cadence, that's identifying defensive structures that he's got to be responsible for getting us into the right plays. He's owning it, Rich.
Okay. Since you are a keen observer of a franchise.
That's the first step, owning it mentally, owning it physically, huh? And JJ McCarthy, KOC just stamped it. He is owning his role, his leadership, who he should be, huh? Him being a starting quarterback in the NFL. The pressure, he's owning it, huh? The work he has to put in, he has owned it, is owning it, dog. Each day in, day out, bro. He's owning it, not only owning it, correct, but earning it, baby, earning it, period. And that's going to do nothing but make him stronger in the long run. Have him more prepared for the grueling season, which is the NFL season in the long run, correct? Heavy, bro, bottom line. No way of getting around that there around yonder. Heavy, bruh. It's only made him stronger. The injuries, dog, having to sit out the season, people talking about him being skinny, what's going on with him. Oh, it's over for him. It's over with. All these things, all the talk, all the chatter, chitty chatter. You hear me, dog? Period. Negative, positive, it don't matter. At the end of the day, as long as JJ McCarthy kills that noise and understand his job and his position and what the hell he needs to do, dog, right? And it's on him, dog. The QB's position is his to lose or earn or take. Huh? He is the leader of the Vikings. This is his squad. Will he keep it that way? Bottom line, point blank, period, huh? Believe that. Let's go.
His talent. I appreciate you using the word wildly in conjunction with successful when you refer to me, Kevin. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Really
You're very
appreciate it. I picked up on that. Catch the Rich Eisen.
There we go. Catch the Rich Eisen show and tune in, baby. Turn up and tune the hell in. Tune in your radio and tune in to the Rich Eisen show. It's got to be a banger, huh? Woo. Bring your damn hanger, baby. But yeah, that's it, and that is what it is. Not surprised, not shocked at all. The way that KOC answered the questions, answered them pretty damn well, you ask me. And like I said, I'm sure he's tired of answering the same old ones. At some point, it becomes rhetorical. Huh, baby, huh? Same thing. Come on, bro. Get creative. Ask him about the offense. Ask him about the trenches. Some of the young players, the young rookies, huh? Period, dog. Yeah. Ask him about how about questions about other players rather than JJ McCarthy, huh? Ask about Dallas Turner. How does he feel? Is it a chip on his shoulder for the disrespect that has been thrown at him? Article after article, huh? Talk about Will Riker, an important piece for the squad, huh? Maybe the most important piece on special teams. You hear me, dog? How is his thigh feeling? Is he 110%, 1,000% finally, dog? Is he still battling an injury? Huh? What's up, bro? A lot of other questions that can be asked. Oh man, what are we doing here? But the media, how the media works, how the media does. Just what it is, man. But yeah, we know what it is, man. This is it. This is it, huh? Time to dominate, bro. Point blank, period. Dominate. Huh? But KOC shows you where he stands. And like I say, like they've been saying, they're doing it their way. But it's in McCarthy's hands. Win, lose, or draw, it's on him. Will he stand pat in his position? Or let somebody else come in and take it from him right under his feet, baby, huh? You hear me? Yeah. Let's get it, man. Somebody take my opinion on it, man. Fire them comments up. How you feel about McCarthy and KOC? Do you think KOC really believes in McCarthy? Let's get it, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell. Takes less than 1 second. I support the grind, support the channel. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes, win, lose, or draw forever. Yeah.